gonna do?
It's gonna be a strike look at Venus.
Well, take it up, baby, now. Take it up, baby. Twist and shout. Twist and shout. Come on, come on, come on, come on, baby, now. Baby, come on and work it on out. Work it on out. Work it on out. Work it on out. You know you look so good. So good. You know you got me going now. Just like I knew you would. Like I knew you would. Well, take it up, baby, now. Take me up, baby. Twist and shout. Twist and shout. Come on, come on, come on, come on, baby, now. Come on, baby. Come on and work it on out. Work it on out. You know you twist it, little girl. Twist it, little girl. You know you twist so fine. Twist so fine. Come on and twist a little closer now. Twist a little closer. Let me know that you're mine. Know you're mine.
Excuse me, we're the owners of this house.
They haven't taken possession yet. They're in Hawaii for a week while the construction's happening.
Is there a foreman around? Thank you. Everybody stop what you're doing, please! Stop it! Stop what you're doing! I'm Axel Foley, Beverly Hills Building Inspector. Everybody stop what you're doing. I'd like to speak with your foreman, please. Everyone stop. You, put the bucket down. Put the bucket down. Somebody give me the foreman. I'd like to see the foreman. Can you give me the foreman, please?
here.
You're the foreman?
Yeah.
Well, I need to see the plans then for this house because you're making a very big fucking mistake. Get the plans for me, please.
Who are you?
Stop working. I'm Axel Foley, the Beverly Hills Building Investigator. Didn't they tell you I was coming?
No.
They didn't?
No.
But give me the goddamn
Yeah.
plans. Can
Give
you
me the
guys
plans.
stop working,
Give me
please?
the trailer.
Stop it. Get
Give me
the
the-
plan. Stop working. Give me the plans.
Here you go.
Whoa, wait a second, wait a second. This is wrong.
What?
These are wrong.
What do you mean?
These are wrong plans.
Why?
These are the old plans.
Old?
These are the old plans.
What are you talking
Weren't you at
about?
the meeting?
No.
With the Andersons before they went up to Hawaii?
No.
They didn't tell you to come to the meeting?
No.
I wasn't there to change these plans.
I don't know.
The Andersons, before they went up to Hawaii, they changed the plans.
Oh, man.
The plans have been changed. They're not supposed to be any right angles on this building.
Wait.
You, stop working.
Stop working.
You guys have destroyed these people's houses, and now
Wait.
I have to change this.
No
We have to
right
change-
angles. This thing's round as a donut.
What are you, a fucking art critic?
No.
They got the money, want to live in a donut? Let them live inside a donut. You know, people get money and lose their mind. So people say, I want to live in a roundhouse. You got the
Right.
money for it? Fuck it. Guys, stop. Look. Just stop it. I'm going to have to straighten this whole thing out. I'm going to have to talk to my people, and then they'll talk to their people, and then
Yeah.
they'll talk to your people, and maybe this whole thing can get taken care of and nobody gets fired, okay?
I just did what they showed
Well,
here,
you
you know,
did the right
yeah.
thing, but whoever gave you this, an asshole.
Son of a-
So stop. Everybody just come on down, go home, relax. You got the week off, and we'll straighten this whole thing out. Just leave it in my hand. And I think you should give your boys a big round of applause, because you have done a good job. Because other than the house being square, it's beautiful. You've done a good job for yourself. But go home now and relax for the rest of the week. I'll straighten this whole thing out. It's Miller time.
All right, thank you. So you're gonna straighten all this stuff out, huh?
Will you stop worrying and go home? Trust me. Can somebody clean some of this shit up before you leave, though?
As we live in a time warp, the 80s,
We're moving all the way back to the 1630s tonight. 1630s France. All the way to the Beverly Wilshire.
Why am I soft in the middle? The rest of my life is so hard. I need a photo opportunity. I want a shot at redemption. Don't want to end up a cartoon in a cartoon graveyard. Bone digger, dogs in the moonlight. Far away, my well-lit door. Just a beer melon. Get these mutts away from me, you know. I don't find this stuff amusing anymore. If you'll be my bodyguard, I can be your long-lost pal. I can call you Betty, and Betty, when you call me, you can call me out.
You can call me Tommy, or a crackpot. Oof. Hello?
How you doing? Is that Tommy?
Who's that?
Tommy, I've just seen your advert online for a Vauxhall Sevilla.
Aye.
Is it still for sale at the moment, mate?
Aye.
Right. Can we arrange some sort of pickup, please?
No, I don't do pickups with fannies.
Pardon? Hello?
Hello?
Hello, Tommy?
Hail, hail.
Tommy?
Aye. Who'd you
Tommy?
want?
I'm looking for a Vauxhall Sevilla that's online at the moment.
Aye.
Right, can you run me through it, please? The spec, etc.
No, I can't. Can you run me through it? You're dafty.
Well, according to your advert, it's ready to go.
Is that right? What's ready to go?
Your Vauxhall Sevilla.
Is that right?
2004.
Is
Private.
that right?
Manual transmission.
Is that right? Where did you get that advertised? Was that in Swallow?
No, it's actually in Country, my man. Is that? Can you just tell me if it's fake or not? I'm guessing it is, aye.
I'm guessing you're a fake human being and you're just a brain-dead zombie who's managed to master the art of touching a computer and using voice-operated software. Because normally brain-dead, mushed-out zombies haven't got that power, but you must be a freak of nature. Are you a freak of nature, caller? As a fearer? You're a fearer out your nut, ain't you?
I think we've got off the wrong foot here. I've been on Gumby.
Wrong foot? Is this, you know David Murray's love child, no?
Right, no, sorry. We need to terminate this call. This is going the wrong way here, my friend.
No, stay on the line. Sounds good. You sounding good here.
Well, there's an
I'm
advert.
now your friend. I'm now your friend. You're now quoting me as advertising something here that I don't advertise. Something, a website I've never been on. And now we're going on the wrong foot and now it's going the wrong way. What is your point, caller? Can you not just come out and say you're a brain-dead zombie? This is like the Alcoholics Anonymous. Just, I do free character readings on demand, so what's your problem? Is the 55th title the one you're going to get presented on Saturday? Is that your 55th title?
55th. I'm just calling up about a card, my friend.
Oh, was it 54? Was it a 54 plate one? Aye. 54 titles that have been cheated out of the whole of Scottish football.
I'm sorry. Are you Tommy?
No.
No. Right, I think I've got the wrong number then, Tommy.
Oh, you don't think I'm Tommy, but you still call me Tommy. It's Dave.
It's
Dave.
Dave.
Sorry, Dave.
I think I've got the wrong number. Okay.
No, you've not got the wrong number.
Are you selling a Vauxhall Sevilla?
I'm selling the artist formerly known as a Vauxhall Sevilla.
The what, sorry?
The artist formerly known as a Vauxhall Sevilla. I'm selling that.
I'm on Gumtree looking for a car at the moment, and there's a car online with your phone number. Is this true?
You're stuck up a Gumtree without a paddle.
No, I'm sorry. Is it Dave then? Yeah. Well, I report this ad at the moment. Yeah.
Dave the Rave. What moon is it exactly are you wired to tonight? Anyway, tell all the brain dead zombies to keep their phone in, can you? Gumtree.
Are you Dave or are you Tommy?
Are you Gumtree Dafty? You did.
Look. There's
Look,
an advert on
just spit it out. Spit out what you want to say. How you're abused, Dafty. Come on, spit it out.
There's an advert on Gumtree.
Stop dancing about with your Gumtree pish. Stop talking about Gumtree. Talk about football. Talk about football then, you halfwit. What's your team?
It's fucking nothing to do with me. I'm looking for a car.
Tell me what your team is. You want a car? We don't sell cars. Right. Right, Gumtree. He's stuck up a Gumtree without a paddle, isn't he? Right, so that wasn't the last one. The last one, Una, we'll get to you in a minute. Hold on, pal.
Sorry, this number has changed. Please call 08719 10.
Hello.
Una,
Hello.
save me for these dumplings. What's happening?
I'm grand.
Yeah.
Who was that last Egypt?
Oh, they're all idiots. They're all, the minute they open their voice, they're just brain dead zombies. It's just. Well, these things you have to put up with. Never mind.
You always get that crap.
I know. You need to turn that volume down or that.
Is that me again? For fuck's sake.
Turn down the Spreaker.
What do I have to do?
Turn the Spreaker down.
Alright, Tommy, that might sound really sensible to you, but say to me.
Right. I'll hang up and then find the one where it's talking and turn that one down, then I'll phone you back, right?
Okay.
Right, so the one that's talking now, the one that you can hear, shut that one down. 10, I think it's a 10-second delay. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Una.
Right,
No.
okay. Is that okay?
Sounds brilliant. Wonderful.
Is it? See, I can't hear anything now afterwards. That's actually cool.
Can you hear me now? Yeah.
Yeah, when you say something.
That's brilliant. Right, so I never mind what they dafties were saying. But anyway, it was a terrible accent. The first one was trying to do. It was the worst. It was almost as bad as my Northern Ireland accent.
You can't do a Northern Ireland accent. You can attempt it, but you can't do it.
What about you?
Aye, dead on.
Dead on. There's a crack.
Dead on, dick.
Right,
But
so
you
what
can't
we
be
say-
you pure Glaswegian, though.
I know.
You know, it's funny. My partner, he was born in Glasgow, but brought up in London. Long story, all mothers all around the place and all that sort of thing. But so he's got a pure London accent, and every time he says, "I, you Englishman," fuck off, I'm Scottish. But I said, fuck off, I'm Scottish, and I say that in an extremely Northern Irish accent, but he says it in a pure London accent.
One of the weirdest mix-up of accents is London and a Glaswegian one. Like, if someone has got that, the background, like somebody's living down in London, but
Yeah.
they've got a Scottish parents, and maybe they've come up quite a bit, or they've been brought up a wee bit up here, and they're just right in between the middle. One of my cousins is almost that. She went down, I think, kind of the same age as what my mum did from Ireland over to here, and how's that Fanny again? I can't be bothered. And then the would you call it? I think that was the first Fanny. But she moved
How
in.
many Fannies have you got?
Oh, too many Fannies who want to talk to me. But it's so and she moved back a few years ago. This cousin, she works with the hotel trade as she used to do in England. But at times you can hear her Scottish accent. But then
But that's it. That's the Jockney.
and then she puts on the English accent. Here, see if we can get this crackpot on. Hold on, can we add them to your group call? See if we can go right. If the call degenerates, then I'll just hang up and then I'll phone you back.
Well, hold on. What did you do?
There.
Hello?
There. Who's that? Who's there? Who just phoned in? Talk, speak, codpiece.
It's a ghost. He must be a Rangers fan. It's a ghost. Oh, here he comes.
Hello? Who's that? What are you saying about it?
You never give me a call back.
Well, you're online now, Dafty.
Sorry?
You're online. What are you saying about it? Speaking of an accent, stupid face.
It's a bad line, Tommy.
It's a bad line. You're a bad man.
I don't think that.
I think you should hand yourself in. Have you got a local police station you can go to?
Yeah, it's in Dublin.
Is that right? Got to stop that stupid accent.
Alan? Can I speak to you earlier?
Right. Right, I'll just Skype with her. Right, hold on. There's there. Right.
In all fairness, I had a chat to your man and seen what his crack was and seen what he wanted to say.
Well, listen, right, I'll phone you back in 2 minutes soon, alright? I'll see what it is. I can't do it, but I can't do a three-way call. It's the netbook, it's a netbook and it won't let me do it. It's already stretched as it is. When I do one call, sometimes when I'm talking to that lassie Jill, I have to cut it off, or anybody have to cut it off. It's because it overpowers the whole computer, so...
Oh no, that's fair enough. You don't have to explain yourself.
Well, I'll phone you back. Let me speak to this crackpot, then I'll phone you back, right? Is that you alright with that, Una?
Grand.
Right, I love you bits. Right, give me 5 minutes, right? I'll deal with this bastard, right? And I'll be back.
But give me...
Oh, shit. What were you saying? I cut you off there. What were you saying? Yeah. You there? You know?
Yeah? Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking to the crackpot.
No, I put you back on. You were saying something and I cut you off. What were you saying?
No, I was just saying I don't mind speaking to him, like.
I know, but I can't do that. And any bastard's phoning there because I can't do that unless I can't get the calls through. Hold on, right? I'll hang up and.
Well, is there an opportunity for me to call
him? Let's see.
I don't know what the crack is. I'm a complete and utter technophobe.
If I put it on the phone, hold on, let me see. See if I give you my number, you could phone my mobile.
Here, you see, even that's getting a bit above my station.
No, because then you would come through that one. Right, leave it in there, leave it.
No, I just get confused, Tommy. To be fair.
I know I've cracked it, right? Hang up, I'll phone this crackpot and I'll get you back on another line on my other phone, right? I've got a cunning plan. It might work and it might not. Stay there. Cunning plan, right? Stay there. Cunning
as long as it's yours, mate.
Right, it will be, right? Speak to you in a bit, hold on. Right. Yeah, that's fucking sick, degenerate. Here you crackpot. See when I'm talking to a lassie. How dare you phone me?
Sorry, the girl...
Don't you start your pish. Fucking phone me up. How fucking rude are you? I'm talking to a lassie there and you're phoning up like a demented Looney Tune. You sick, degenerate, fucking muppet.
Sorry, this number has changed. Please call.
Are you fucking playing it with this fucking numbering system? I'm trying to phone you, Bossack, Bawhammer, Cloud Cuckoo Land, Fanny Features, whatever your name is with a stupid kid-on fucking Irish accent. Crackpot is Una called you. I can't phone you back in your number, your 0287 number. There you go, you fucking Looney Tune. What are you saying about it, you Looney Tune? What planet are you from?
Speak to a girl you got online.
She can't get it online and you fucking half-wit. What's your point? Tell me what your point is. Speak if I haven't had any of your piece.
Please.
What?
Can we speak freeway?
No, we can't speak three-way. I'm a secretary. Tell me what you want to say and I'll pass it on, half-wit McDougall.
No, sorry, I'll just listen to what she's got to say and then I'll give you a call in half an hour.
Now you stay there a minute, sweetie wife. What is your problem with that lassie? What is your problem?
No, I'll listen to what she's got to say and then I'll give you a call in half an hour.
She says that you're a fanny. What's your comment on that? She called you a crackpot.
I heard what she said.
She called you a crackpot. She called you a crackpot. She called you a brain dead zombie. Are you going to speak in your own accent, you fanny?
No, you're just trying to cause trouble, Tommy.
I'm not causing any trouble. You're on here. Stop phoning me. I don't want you to phone. Away and phone Shysters Anonymous. I won't phone Fannies Anonymous. We don't want brain dead zombies like you here. I'm phoning LA, Los Angeles. Listen, don't you call me back, right? I don't want you phoning me, you dirty lowlife. If you can't put your own voice on, then don't fucking phone. Right? Your team is cheating bastards. Your team are cheating bastards. We don't want nothing to do with yous. There's no old firm. Yous are cheating sick.
What you're talking about.
You're cheating sick, degenerate bastards. Pay your bills. You're a disgrace. Pay your bills.
About football here, Tommy.
What are you talking about? Speak in a proper voice, you fanny.
Talking about football.
Speak in your Scottish voice, you tit.
I'm not from Scotland, I'm from Dublin, I'm in Belfast at the moment.
You're a fucking fanny. Speak in your proper voice.
I'm looking to speak to the girl that you've got on the line.
The girl's no fucking here. It's me, you bawhammer. Speak to me. I'm the chief crackpot. You phone my fucking number. You speak to me. You don't phone me and say, I want to speak to another lassie. You phone and you address me properly. You say, listen, kind Irish nice person, can I possibly have a few words in your cranium, please? Can I chat to you nicely? What's happening, Tommy boy? You're a nice chap, Tommy boy. Can we just chew the cud? Can we be nice about it? But no, you come on, say, let me speak to her. Well, no, you can't fucking speak to her, okay? You speak to me. It's me and you're wanting to speak to, no anybody else. So what's your point, you brain dead fucking daddy? Because you're doing my nothing. You're gone. Now, feck off. And don't come back here again. We don't want the likes of you here polluting the airwaves with your stupid fucking kid-on voice. Away and fling shite at the moon, you moon howler. You're absolute fucking tube. You're a cretin.
Hello?
Oh, turn the Spreaker down and I'll phone you back, right? She's not me giving it fucking yaldy there. Right. I'm putting a block on. You're getting bucked, you fanny. Don't phone here again. Do you hear me? You sick bastard. Phoning to speak to one of my callers. You phone and speak to me before you speak to any of my callers. I was going to set up a freeway call, but no, you're banned. Banned. What do you want, you bossack?
I just want to speak to you, Giddy, if you got on the line.
The lassie's not on the line, it's me, you fuckwit.
I'm going to go into the argument we had a minute ago. I'm not disagreeing with the points that she's got. I just want to speak to her.
Well, you're not speaking to her.
Right, can I leave a number for her to contact me, please?
No.
No. Right, I think our conversation may be over, Tommy. Okay, my friend?
I'm not your friend.
Alright, okay. I'll speak to you later.
Don't speak to me later.
Okay, no problem, my friend.
You're not my friend. You're not my friend and you'll not be speaking to me later, you fuckwit. Do you hear? Do not phone me again. Do you understand? Go, try and phone me now. Try and phone me now, you fucking half-wit. You've got no chance. We don't want to know your likes and the jog on. You sick, degenerate fuckwit. Right, well, you there, Una? Sorry, that was me. Was that you, Pete? Was that you? Tell me, Pete, was that you doing that? I'm looking at this here, going to respond, Pete. Was that Pistol Pete on the chat, phoning up there? Nah. It was you, wasn't it? I'm not going to shout at you. I'm not going to ban you. Come on, admit it was you then. Who was it? How did it get through?
Tommy!
Who is it?
You think I'm stupid enough to have a name called Pete?
No, you're stupid enough to phone a fanny like me.
I'm from Northern Ireland, my friend. I'm listening.
Hello?
Hello.
Una?
Right, am I still on the speaker thing or are we getting all sorts of...
You're still on the speaker there, aye?
Oh, fuck, how did I knock this on that head?
Right, hold on. Audio settings. Let's see. Audio settings, cool. There we go. So we'll put this on here, and then it calls. Dafty McDafty. You can't phone anywhere.
Hello.
Hi, you know.
Is that better now?
Wonderful, wonderbar.
No, do you know the problem? Do you know what pisses me off? When I knock off the speaker, it means I can't hear what you're saying. So I missed a lot of what Don Guy was saying, if you know what I mean. Because I had to go on the speaker to listen to you. Oh, I don't know. It's just all techno shit. Anyway, what was he saying?
Oh, he's wired to the moon. Trouble is, we don't know what moon it is.
I know, but I need to talk to guys like that because, Tommy, you forget I live close to home. Do you know what I mean?
You don't need to talk to crackpots like that.
No, I do need to talk to crackpots like that because they're the very fucking crackpots who live next door to me. You forget that.
Say it again?
They're the very crackpots that live next door to me.
You don't want to talk to them. Don't talk to crackpots.
But I have to fucking talk to agents like that.
Well, you're talking to the biggest crackpot agent here than now.
Yeah, I know that, Tommy. I know that.
This is crackpot
Anyway.
McDougal there. Anyway,
So besides that, what has been the crack this evening?
I don't know. Let me do a three-way call with the Moonlight Bunny Ranch. we go
I'm
option
going to do a
6.
three-way call. I'm going to do it with that guy. I'm not going to do it with Cindy or Debbie or Nancy.
You and Nancy?
No, she's your girl.
No, Jill's my girl. I'm getting over to wash dishes in the Beverly Wiltshire. Beverly Wiltshire. I'm looking at the temperature for Los Angeles. It jumps up to 20 odd degrees in the next few days.
Right, it will if you arrive.
I know. No, it's not till October time. I can't go in, and I've got a lot of business to do. I've been meaning to phone. I've been meaning to do a daytime show so as I can phone New York, but I just can't get around to phoning New York because I think that's where I need to go and get the funding. Because some reason I don't think Craigie Boy White's going to pony up the cash.
I would doubt it. I think he's actually probably busy at the minute, to be fair, Tommy.
Hold on, Celtic Dreams I want, Jill. Say that again, sorry, I was just reading the thing with this mad bastard here as you said it.
No, I reckon Craig White's probably busy at the minute.
I know, he's got a lot of shit on with Worthington Group and taking back over the Cludgy. So that's what I'm saying. I mean, I don't want to get in touch base with the boy and until I've got everything packaged. So I once I've secured the script, and then if any good script writers are out there want to coin a script, then batter in. But then once we've got the script and I've got the deal for Hollywood, then we get Craigie Boy White in, and then we expand it that way. So I need to get the funding in before we bother Craigie Boy. You know what I mean? Because he's strapped for cash now probably.
Well, that in all fairness to you, Tommy, that's a sensible way to go.
Yes,
you know, have you checked out Quentin Tarantino for the script?
No, I wasn't wanting to bother him until we've got the script, and then we're just going to get him to direct it. But something about him, I mean, his films, they start off spectacular and they just wither out, most of them, you know. Like,
do you know, which is why I think he'd be perfect.
But maybe we should just get him to do the start of the movie. We'll say, look, Quentin, by the way, we rate you as a director, but the start of your films are the best. So we'll get you to do the first bit and the rest take a back seat, you crackpot. I mean,
yeah, because they just fade into oblivion a bit, like
oblivion.
subject matter.
So we get him to kick it off, and then we get Martin Scorsese to come in at half time, and then he gives us a blazing ending. That I mean, so Quentin Tarantino will do it for the first half, so he'll do it for the first 15 minutes, and they get Scorsese for the second half to do the last 2 hours and 45 minutes. And that's
do you not think, though, to be fair, we should just now, upon second consideration, we should just knock your man Quentin Tarantino on the head, because his job's already been done, in fairness, with the Mr. White, Mr. Green. You know, Quentin's going to be earning money he's not deserved.
No, but we want Quentin for the first scene. We want him there for we need him there for the saddle blazing first scene. So the whole place goes down. It's going to be like the Colombian jungle meets Ireland and the Troubles meets Iraq 10 years ago, and this is just going to be the square footage of the shite house, right? So it's going to be like World War III. It's going to be like Rambo meets Rocky meets Arnold Schwarzenegger up a back close with a couple of rocket launchers. So that's why we need Quentin Tarantino in. You know what I mean? And that's the opening scene. So we need bloodshed, mayhem, and then we get Martin Scorsese to do a biopic of Craigie Boy White. To
clean it up. Harvey Keitel, to be fair, Harvey Keitel needs to be there because he's usually the clean-up man.
He's going in with the Uzi. He's going in as a clean-up job. Just when you think the first scene is settled, then Harvey Keitel walks into the shite house and just causes holy hell, know what I mean? So
Harvey Scheitel.
Harry Scheitel, aye. Right, so Harvey Scheitel. So that's what we're going to do, and I think we're just going to have to call it, just to ram it right up with zombies, we're just going to have to call it Craigie Boy White, This is a biopic of Craigie Boy White. I mean, there's no point in escaping that. I don't want to have it called Rangers or Sevco or Tribute Act. So we're just got to do a biopic of Craigie Boy White, starting from his humble beginnings in Little Island and Coatbridge, and how the masquerade of Motherwell was just to fill the zombie hordes, you know. So this little boy from humble beginnings in Coatbridge gets to rub shoulders with Prince Albert of Monaco and is a billionaire with Truewell Forfareda. And that's a
Joanna
starting point.
Lumley. Joanna Lumley. Don't forget Joanna.
Joanna Lumley, the cameo with all Minty Boys. So yeah.
Oh, she's not a cameo. She's a star in the role.
She's a camel.
She's a star in the role. You can't forget Joanna Lumley, to be fair. And wherever Joanna Lumley is, the Gurkhas aren't far behind.
For every Gurkha you can bring, I can get a Sherpa that can attack you to 21,000 feet. Right. So you bring your Gurkhas on and I'll get my Sherpas on them, right? So what we're doing then, what we talking about here? I've lost the plot. We're on to Gurkhas and Sherpas. Well, how did we get this far down the line here?
Your Sherpas? I haven't spoken about Sherpas.
Sherpa? What's a Sherpa anyway?
I've no idea. Do they not have like ice picks and things like that? And Swiss Army knives? I know they always have a Swiss... Well, to be fair, in all honesty, everybody should have a Swiss Army knife.
Why?
Well, just in case they're in Switzerland.
I've never been. Why would you want to be just in case you're in Switzerland? You wouldn't be just a Kate just in case. You know you're in Switzerland and you know you're in Switzerland.
Why else would they call it a Swiss Army knife?
Because it was made by a German.
Well, now you're educating me. So why oh, he's a sneaky fucker. Why did he not call it the German army knife?
Because it was on a Beano to Switzerland, because he was just
Well, there you go.
He was on a Beano.
Well, there you go.
A crackpot Beano to Switzerland, and he says that I'm going to join the army now. It was going to be the French army.
So it was going to be the French army knife?
Yeah, but he took the wrong turning over the Alps, and he ended in Switzerland, so...
Oh, that must be where the Sherpa comes in.
The Sherpa, by...
I've no idea, but you introduced Sherpa earlier on, and I just thought I'd like get the reason for being there.
Going over the mountains, and the Sherpas... No, the Sherpas are in the Hindu Kush mountains, you know.
Well, why do they wear big coats?
Fucking hell, have you ever been up a mountain? I would imagine it'd be freezing. You wouldn't want to go up there with your frilly knickers on and no jacket on. I mean, of course you wear a big jacket.
No, I don't go up mountains.
Fuck it, hell. I've been up a couple of hills, and as soon as you get halfway up...
All right, enough. You live in Scotland.
I know, but you know when you're up halfway up the hill, you're neither up or down. But you fair know you need a fucking jacket, I tell you, and that's in summertime. I climbed up a...
You must need a bottle opener, a nail file, and anything else that those Swiss people put on their army knives that were meant to be for the Germans, that the French... you know, invented.
Why would you need a bottle opener when you're going up halfway up a hill?
I've fucking idea, but why do they have one on a Swiss Army knife?
You ever try to climb up a fucking hill? It's bad enough trying to climb up a hill. You want to take
I'm worried about what's on my knife.
Typical Irish lassie, taking a knife up to carry a cargo up the fucking hill. You walk up for a bit of fresh air and scenery, and you're taking a cargo on board. Nail polish, you're taking nail polish and a cargo up board.
Shite. Nail polish. And see a tent? I'd wrap myself in it before I'd put it up.
What do you want to take a tent up a mountain for? What's going down here? Fucking tents up mountains. How do we get... as long as you're not camping in a tent with fucking Sherpas, you'll be alright.
What else would you do if you were going up a mountain? What else would you bring to look after yourself?
A good fucking compass to get me back down the way.
Well, you wouldn't need a compass because you wouldn't go up in the first place if you had any sense. But I'm saying if you're up there, you'd need a tent.
But why? Why do you want to take a tent up a mountain or a hill?
In case it snows.
Well, in the middle of fucking summer, there's no chance it's snowing.
Well, then you just, in case the sun beats down on you.
The sun, you go. You just need you need a sunscreen. Then you don't need a tent. Then you just need one of these sunscreen.
In case there's mosquitoes or some. All right, Tommy. I win.
How? What you want that? You just jump out, you win. It's like, what did you win? I've never lost an argument in my life. How can you just win? That's fucking woman's logic.
I win.
That's woman's logic. I win.
Yeah.
She can't. Why would you take a
I win.
tent up a mountain? You take a
Tell me how
tent.
you didn't win.
What do you mean I didn't win? There wasn't a. You never told me it was a competition. If you told me it was a competition at the start, I would have disqualified and cut you off. Where's that band pot? Get a band. You're getting cut off. You're banned, right? Banned. She's banned. She's playing words with me. She thinks it's a competition here. Who is this? These uppity Irish women. Fucking hell. I've got an uppity Irish daughter who gives it yaldy to me. I've got an uppity Irish ma. And now I've got an uppity Irish cock called Una. Give it to me tight. Won. I won. You won. What did you win? Fucking I want a Stewart's inquiry. I want a reader. She's banned. I need a lie down. Fucking heck. What did she win? Somebody Una, I need a lie down. If you declared a victory there, I need to lie down. I'll phone you back in a minute. 2 minutes, Una. If you're listening, Una, I've not cut you off. I've been defeated on my own show. I think I'm 470,000 to 0 in victories. If this is a first defeat, I need to go and hold on, coming in the back of my rejection last night with Nancy, a defeat to Una.
It's time to play the music. It's time to light the light. It's time to meet the Muppets on the Muppet Show tonight.
It's time to put on makeup. It's time to dress up right. It's time to raise the curtain on the Muppet Show tonight.
Hey, you know what the comedian said when the audience threw eggs at him? He said, laugh it up. These are the yolks, folks.
To introduce Miss Piggy, that's what I'm here to do. So it really makes her happy to introduce to you the indescribable, the incompatible, the unendurable Miss Piggy.
Kermie, how did you describe me?
Indescribable.
What else?
I can't remember.
Well, remember this! Hi-ya!
Ladies and gentlemen, the Muppet Show's record-breaking drummer, Animal.
Yeah, Greg Raptard. Hey,
No, Animal, not this one.
It's time to put on makeup. It's time to dress up right. It's time to get things started
It's time to get things started
on the most sensational, inspirational, celebrational, motivational. This is what we call the Muppet Show. It's time to put on makeup. It's time to dress up right. It's time to get things started
Time to get things started.
to get things started
on the most sensational, inspirational,
Most inspirational, crackpot, me Dougaloo.
what we call the
Muppet Show. Yes, I'm your chief Muppet. I'm Kermit the Frog. Jill the Masters, the wee French froggy lassie. Right. Get me on as Craigie White, Lang Lung Toy, Coatbridge. Right, on Celtic Dreams, how you doing, brother? Right, Una. Where art thou, Una? Right, get your Skypey off, Una.
I thought you banned me.
Yeah, your band has been lifted. Is your Skype off? Is your Spreaker off?
I don't know. Can you hear me properly?
Yeah, I can hear you properly. Can you hear me properly?
Yeah.
So can I get a chance for a rematch?
No, because you banned me. barred me. You've barred me from your show, and then you have the cheek to phone me up, and then you ask, "Can you have a chance to win again?" I went, "Fuck yourself, Tommy."
You just declared yourself a victor. We're in a lovely chat, and you declared yourself victor. I was floored. You floored me. I was floored. I had to go and pick myself up off the floor.
Here, you may turn your Skype off because it's echoing in the background.
You need to turn your speaker off. You turn it off and I'll phone you back in 10 seconds.
Alright.
Oh, feckin' heckin'. What is going down? Tell me going to affect myself? That is disgraceful. You were in tune for a second ban and you could get banned for a second time. You're on a multiple case of ban that lassie. The new Daft Punk tune. Una one nae bother, is that right? Hold on. Right, here we go. Here we go. What's going down here? Why is it not working? There we go.
The person whom you're trying to reach is...
Oh, she's blocked me. I've been blocked by the bulge. I've been banned. My ban has been reciprocated by Uno. Oh my dear. Right, let's see. Where is it? Where be it? Right, come on. We back round to... How did that happen?
Welcome to Orange Answer Phone.
Hello?
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 Hello, this is the London Police. Can you keep the noise down with that crackpot, please?
Fuck off. Tell me. You fuck idiot.
What happened to your computer? See, you can't get away. There you go. I hunted your phone number down within 2 minutes. See, you try to block me and ban me. We're now on your phone. This is a better line now. See, we should have done that ages ago. I should have tracked you down by Interpol earlier on.
Tommy, my phone's fine, but my computer's just crashed. I've just closed it down and rebooted it. I'm going to nip to the loo and then try to get back on Skype with you. But this is my phone, which is a completely different thing, and I don't know how to put the two of them together.
No, you don't have to.
You know what I mean?
Your
No, but
phone-
I'm really daft as a fuck, like.
Oh, yeah, this is better. This is better. You sound wonderful, right? Are we going to do your single fish, right? And then I'll phone you back then, right?
Right. No, you didn't broadcast me live saying I was going for a pee, did you?
Oh, of course, everything I do is live. This is for training and educational purposes only. If you get a spare, if you get a camera, can you fix a camera to your head so you can post it on later on? We can,
Yo, I'm no Nancy.
This
I'll
is
speak to
Tommy.
you in a minute.
This is Tommy Truman here. We're doing a Truman Show. I fall asleep, so put that camera on your head and get in for a single fish. Take the phone with you, right? Take the phone. You taking the phone with you? We'll go to an advert break, right? We're going to an advert break, right? We're away. Advert break time. Right. There we go. It's advert break time. Advert break time in the Crackpot McDougall studio. And yes, you guessed it, a little bit of silence brought to us from our friends in the, of course, the Crackpot McDougall Society. The members of the Crackpot McDougall Society have done a coup d'etat, and they have took over the Noise Abatement Society, and they've replaced the silence with something like this. So we'll play this for Una. And well, that was for Una, because we're counting the time for Una to come back from her single fish trip. Refused to take a camera, so we believe she'll send us a postcard. And we'll play this tune now. This tune to the Beverly Hill, Wiltshire, and anybody in there tonight having a party. Come on, toss your cable, fling your haggis.
Get your rocks up, get
Everybody in the Beverley, Wiltshire, getting their rocks off tonight. It's what time's it in the Beverley, Wiltshire tonight? Who knows? Do you think we should just phone in and ask to speak to the presidential suite? So I can feel a changing. The times are a changing. Everybody's changing. I'm a changing. I'm no longer a crackpot for Glasgow. Our consensus is going to be Tommy in LA soon. Tommy in LA. The adventure continues. Beverly Hills. If I'm getting a free house and a free Viper and a free Jill, hell, it's no half Jill for me. It's full Jill time. Yes, that wasn't a little bit of silence brought to us from our friends in the Noise Abatement Society. As you can tell, it's been a full on 100% bona fide coup d'etat by the crackpot McDougall minority. They have done a coup d'etat of the Noise Abatement Society, so you will find now whatever goes downhill from then onwards when it's been privatised and been took over by the crackpots. You'll experience more longer bouts of silence because they're up to more crazy crack pottery than the Noise Abatement Society. They were just sitting there in absolute stunned silence that they were getting a gig. Now the crackpot McDougall mob, they're in, and to be honest, they're just going to rip the single fish right out it. Not only will they rip the single fish right out it, they'll rip a few jobbies out it as well. There'll be jobbies and single fish all over the place. Right, so I can't see it. Come on, tell me it's saved it. See if I'm almost as bad as the bold Una who beat me up well. She's a technophobe. I ain't no technocrat myself, I tell you that. Techno crackpot, I'm a techno crackpot, yeah. No technocratic, techno crackpot. Oh, I love my techno. I never lost my hardcore. Oh, that was a wonderful tune, that. No, but there's another. Hold on. What a tune that one is. That is a tune. Why did it take me so long to get this one? I mean, this is just. This tune is just, it's outstanding. It's just simply, totally, one of the best tunes ever, I would have to say. I would rate it. Hold on, I need to just download that one, upload that one. So we're having a brief musical interlude here on the Crackpot 4-hour spectacular, 5-hour spectacular. Oofed. So Glasgow street taxis have lost a crackpot and the international radios have gained a fangita. No more am I driving about the streets like a crackpot. I'm sitting about as a fangita across the world. Tell me I've saved this. Oh, I forgot I saved. I saved something earlier on, yes, one of the tunes. But now that we've uploaded that now, it's a bit late, we've done that now. So we'll need to just go in there like that, and there, shake it all. Oh no, I don't. You still there, crackpots? Stay there, we just need to sort this last one out. Here we go. Till 10 to till 10, it's Crackpot McDougall time at the outhouse. It's 3:34. You know, use crackpots, use are the reasons why I can't phone New York, because I don't have enough sleep. Right, what time now? Right, we're finishing at 4:15 latest, right? So that's 4:30, then I can get a decent few hours sleep. Oh, that's right. Oh no. Oh, what am I going to do? I know, alright, sorry, aye. Sorry, I'm just thinking what my plans are for later, but I need to. Right, okay. Right, I was looking at that Twitter, I was going to put the Twitter on there. Right, hold on. Why is it not coming up? There we go. Crackpot McDougall here. Right. Come on. Come on, load it up. Come on. I see you, baby. Loading it up. Loading it up. I see you, baby. Send me a Skype. Send me a Skype. Saying that, I'll rephrase that. It might not be a baby that sent me that one there. Hold on, so that first one, what was the one we put there? Right, so we've got that one. So we've got the first one up, I think we've got the first one. So I just wanted to load a wee tune here, sorry. Tell me it saves it, please, come on. It's not saved it. Oh, come on. Ah. If I go, instead of scrolling it down, you can just type it. So it's right. Who sent us a message in Skype? What crackpot is this? Who is it? Una! Did you make an idiot of me? Never! I've never made an idiot of you. How dare you? That is absolute slander. Slander, Una. Slander. You have slandered my name. You made an idiot of me. You took the Swiss Army knife at me. You took me up a tent and left me up the Khyber Pass without a Swiss Army knife to piss in. That's the way you left me, Una. Up the Khyber Pass without a Swiss Army knife to piss in. It was shocking times. You left me high and dry while you went for a single fish. But it's allowed. Listen, I'm sitting here needing a 2-bob bit. You might have done your single fish, but I'm sitting here holding in a 2-bob bit. It's not as bad as touching cloth yet, but if you hear a 13-minute tune getting played, you know I went to the Hammered Kazai to let out the old thrupney bits. Yes. That's when the crackpots take over the Noise Abatement Society. The 13-minute track might not be long enough. So you might have 13 minutes of crackpottery with 15 minutes of silence from the crackpot crew. But you just never know, what I mean? You never know. Right, we're closing this down here. So we're 67 minutes into this show. Late Night Live Part 2. Late Night Live Part 2. And we're celebrating the 67th minute. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. This is Crackpot McDougal here, from a tin oiled armour plated.
And now it's all over. We've paid your money, we've taken your choice. And I know we'll never meet
Hold on.
But Deborah, I just wanted you to know I remember every single thing. But do you recall your house was very small?
Hold on, here we go. Crackpot McDougal here. Oh, Jarvis, 13 years, 5 months late. Better late than never, eh? You're late, Jarvis, you're late. Well back here. Jarvis Cocker, 13 years. 13 years and 5 months late. Shocking, isn't he? Shocking. Appallingly shocking late. Right.
Welcome to Orange Answer Phone. I'm sorry, but the person...
What about you? Pick up your mobile, come on. Chilly here, I tell you. Oh. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes, now I bet you I have to turn off my speaker again.
Yes. You don't have to hang up the phone this time.
Did I leave it on last time? Oh, goodness. No, but now I've got, at least when I'm on Skype, I'm looking at something, even though it's not a face, but now I'm just looking at well, I'm not looking at anything, I'm just holding on to the phone.
We'll put it on speaker, then you don't have to hold on to it.
I know, but then I'm just looking at the phone. But anyway, what's the crack?
But what's the
Did
crack
you let
is...
everybody know my business earlier?
No, but the crack is it's a better line. With you on here, it sounds wonderful.
Oh,
But
right, okay.
But if you've not got it on speaker, I don't want to bring on any dodgy, harmful rays, because I hate talking to someone on the mobile unless I've got it on speaker. So, can you put it on speaker, please?
Right, okay. Hold on, how do I do that?
I've
Hold
not
on.
a clue.
Okay.
Is that it? Hello? Hello? I'll phone you on the Skype then, right? You there? Skype it is. Right. Skype it is. Better on the Skype. Here we go. She likes the Skype. She likes to look at something. Look at the screen then. Hello?
This is starting to get confusing now, Tommy.
Is that alright? What have you got on your computer? What are you looking at the computer?
Well, I'm looking at a picture of Liquidation Total per se.
A lovely picture I took in Barcelona.
What are you looking at?
I am looking out at the Pacific Ocean.
From
here,
your veranda?
From my veranda in Compton.
No, what are you looking at as in the picture of me? Because what I'm looking at is Liquidation Total per your Skype picture.
Total liquidation, total and utter complete liquidation and nothing but. And until it's totally liquidized into a jelly and ice cream pulp, or at least till I can get the old Pope Benedict to come in and cut the rope for the opening of the new asylum drop-in centre with a mosque, synagogue, cathedral and Buddhist temple, and until that happens at the clergy, we shall not be moved, because we don't do walking away until there's truth and justice. What do you say, sister? Are you with solidarity with that?
You know what, Tommy? I don't worry about it, because I don't have to worry about them anymore.
I hear you.
They're not there.
But they are there. But see now,
they're
now,
not. They're only there if you make them there.
No, but listen, see that now.
And that's when you buy into the MSM over in Scotland.
No.
They're only there when you buy into the fact that they are there. I don't buy into that fact. They're not there for me.
But hold on, right. Now, let me address. I'll try to call this what. It's the old ostrich putting your head in the sand, right? And when you put your
head, not that. It's fucking putting your head above a parapet, and it's recognising the very fact we can recognise they're not there.
But listen, right? What I'm
we
trying to
can
say,
recognise it.
No, listen. If you put your head in the sand, your arse is liable to get blown off.
Recognise
The
we
fact
weren't there.
But listen, I agree with you, right? To the highest level, I know what you're saying, right? But for me, right, I cannot rest until there is not a tribute act playing there, and they go and start as Canvas Lang Rangers and they start from the ground level. So until that point, right, for me, because for me the end objective hasn't been achieved. Yes, they got liquidated, but for somehow, in some way, shape or form, they've managed, like a phoenix from the ashes, to do what they're doing, and in 2-3 years' time, then we will be forced to play them, because unless we get out of this league before they get here and disappear, vamoose ourselves, then they're going to be there. And what we've seen there a couple of nights ago, or a night ago in Firhill, they're just dying to get back into that bit, to come back, and that is going to happen. So, you can say
Absolutely.
there, and everybody...
You're right.
But you can say, hold on, you can say there that they're no there, but they're going to come back. And so at that point, so at what point are you going to accept it? Well, they've not disappeared. Okay, they've disappeared temporarily, but by rights, it should be permanent as a football team for the crimes that they've done, not out of hatred of them being Rangers or who they are or what they've done against our team, but just because the total cheating for all the years, they shouldn't be in existence. That's what I'm saying.
No, you're right. Absolutely 100%. But the saddest thing is that, you see, I understand where you're coming from, Tommy, but I recognise, well, the way I see it is that we shouldn't see them. The way I live over here, what you don't want to see, you turn a blind eye to, and there's nothing as beautiful as being able to turn a blind eye, because in true sense, you can only turn a blind eye if you have seen it.
Hold on,
to begin with.
Right, okay, right, on one side, right, now turning a blind eye, right, I came over 2 years ago, and for the first time, okay, my lassie went for a mad trip for her school one time to Ireland, but I was briefly, but when I took her over there, now when we drove through the north to get to Letterkenny, we stopped in Derry, then we went to Letterkenny, then down to Bundoran, down south, you know, so, but when we drove through the north, when you're driving through towns where the curbs are painted red, white and blue, so you've got illegal invaders still in a land where they usurped indigenous people hundreds of years ago, and they're still there, and that is how they've existed. When people turn a blind eye, you're able to turn a blind eye to that. Now, when I would say, I would love to live in Ireland, but not in the north. Now, I suppose that's me turning my blind eye, but I wouldn't want to live alongside them. I mean, for me, that'd be jumping out the frying pan in the fryer for me to leave Glasgow to go to the north. So I would love to go somewhere where there is not in any street corner flags flying like there is in the north, because that is a sign of imperialism rubbed in your face. And so, yeah, you can drive through it and turn a blind eye, but for me, every town that I drove through when I saw that hurt me to the core. Driving through an occupied town, that was like occupied. So
Tommy,
I mean,
try living in it.
Well, I can understand then, but you just have to say
I can't understand. That's the thing. It offends you when you're driving through it, but you don't have to live with it. I have it.
My
So I
fa-
have
my
the
grandfather,
beauty.
my
I have
grand-
the no.
my
Tommy,
grandfather
I
left
have
because
the
of it.
beauty
My grandfather
of
left
being
because of
able
it.
to turn a blind eye.
But my granddad, he turned
It's
the
my
blind eye.
choice.
But my granddad, the way he turned the blind eye was in '53. He decided to bring his family over here. At the time, I think it was 3 or 4 of them. Ended up another couple of Waynes came or whatever. So they came here because he couldn't turn a blind eye to it. He worked in Harland and Wolff, and the only reason he got the gig is he put it, his name wasn't too Fenian sounding, and he had to go back to his sister, who was married to a Protestant in a mixed area, because if he got off the tram in the Crumlin Road and he walked to the right into the Ardoyne and they walked to the left into the Shankill, then it would have been tarred and feathered the next day. So he wanted to turn a blind eye at that and bring up his family. So for me, I couldn't live in the north because of that. There, I would have to, if I had a choice, I would live in the south. I would love to live somewhere in Ireland.
No, Tommy, I completely agree with you. I had a grandparent who had to change their name from O'Cleary, and instead of changing his name
to Clark, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But instead of changing his name to Clark, he found out the anglicised of it, and he thought, "Fuck it, I'll double barrel it," and he made his name O'Cleary Clark. And that was, if you can't beat the bastard's joint, that sort of.
Thomas O'Cleary.
We're talking about a different generation.
As a first name in the declaration, you know that, Thomas O'Cleary.
Yeah.
Thomas Seamus. Sorry, on you go.
Clark, but Tommy, what I'm saying is, I don't mean turn a blind eye in such, because you couldn't do that 30 years ago because there was complete and utter and absolute discrimination going on where I lived, and in the rest of the world. Don't get me wrong, you don't turn a blind eye to what's going on in different countries either. But it's now, I'm talking about 2013. I have a 9-year-old and a 7-year-old, and whereas I'm saying, using the terminology, turn a blind eye, my wee girls walk down the street, they don't even notice the flags, because I don't draw their attention to them. I don't. I'm their parent. I don't draw their attention to the flags. I don't draw their attention to curbstones, and they don't ask me why. They don't ask me anything about them, because they're not interested in them, because I don't draw their attention, and that's me being a parent.
Yeah.
And that's how my children will be brought up, because it's how I was brought up. There will be nobody on this planet will be able to take out of me the fact I'm an Irish woman. Nobody, ever. And that's just, it doesn't matter whether it doesn't, that's why it shouldn't be an issue. Nationality should never be an issue in politics. Neither should be religion. That should never be part of politics.
Why?
But unfortunately, Stormont over here.
Why should the religion not be part of politics? I mean, you're talking in the context of what's happening in the north, yeah, obviously.
No, I'm talking in the context of any single country in the world. Religion is a domination factor. Religion has the potential to create cults. It should never, ever be part of governance.
But hold on, right? The potential to create cults. But one of the biggest cults that has took over society is the cult of less than 1% of the population of the planet. They can be called the Illuminati, the Bilderbergers, whatever name that you can dream up, whatever. It doesn't really matter to put a label onto them. But there's less than 1% of the population, maybe even less than half of 1%, who are controlling a huge, ginormous proportion of wealth. at a stage where there's 3 billion people who live in less than $1 a day. There's 3 billion people with not a pot to piss in. We see that places like Matalan and other places use sweatshops in Bangladesh. We can see like Nike use £100 shoes where they get people to make it. They've actually, I think it was that Michael Moore film where he worked out, they found from landfill sites paperwork that wasn't shredded too clearly done by Nike, down to a microsecond and about a hundredth of a second every how much they were laboured they were getting out, you know, for the cost. And so for a shoe that we would pay for, they would get a worker, they would break it down that for that shoe it would cost them 0.7 or 7 or 1 cent, or say just half a cent or whatever it was, something criminally small. And so this was the science of exploitation. And you find that countries that are bankrupt by the Western, you know, the World Bank and IMF, the whole consumer society, you know, the word consumer.
Capitalism is a scourge on society. It's greed. It's everything is built on greed.
So that's a cult. Do you not think that's a cult itself?
Absolutely.
I would point it's an occult movement, the people who are at the top. But if it's less than 1%, and if the totalitarian system of control, I would contest that there's never, ever, the Roman Empire, the British Empire, but there's never been a system of totalitarian control as the world sees just now. With, you could call Pax Americana, you can call whatever you want, but there's a system of control. They're now a cult, occult, if you want to call it, but a cult.
It's greed and power.
But you said there, religion has a lot. How's a religion, a peaceful religion like Christianity, Islam, or Judaism? What is that in difference to the cult of the consumer society?
Tommy, don't mistake my words, please. Religion is used as a fall guy, right? I don't take away from people's faith. My mother is a devout Catholic. Absolutely.
And I'm a devout crackpot. A devout crackpot, 100%.
Yeah, she is, but
I'm a devout crackpot. I'm a devout crackpot. So God bless your wee mother.
So's my ma.
She's a devout crackpot as well as being a devout Catholic.
She's a bit of an utter, like.
That's all right. God love her. A bit like my mum.
She had 4 daughters. She had every reason to be. But no, don't. I don't mean to disrespect faith. What I mean to say is that religion is like anything. It's vulnerable and it's overtaken by greed and power, and that is what the faith of the person. I don't mean to undermine whatsoever, but the actual. It's like everything. Religion has become a corporate brand.
I hear you. But the thing that I mean, I thought that's the line you were going down. I mean, where it's too often you hear people saying that the problem for the world's ills is religion, and then you know it's the reason what I was trying to point out there is that there's no Osama bin Laden sitting at the top of the World Bank. It's no the Pope that's sitting at the top of, you know, the United Nations.
Do you know what it is? It's no religious people. And they all click in, and if they all click in, Tommy, you know that better than me.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, the leaders of the main religions have done wrong to the people. I mean, the leaders of the Catholic faith, probably I can say that the Muslim faith and maybe even the Jewish faith at times have lied and have colluded and have not acted in the best interests of that particular faith, and have done it for power reasons. Yeah,
it proves the point. It proves the point that power and greed are overcoming faith.
Yeah, true faith, because
it's the ones at the bottom of the chain have true faith. And it's the ones at the top of the chain who are undermining that with their greed, their power, and their disrespect. And it's just like, let me tell you, there's so many million people in this world who are have been a victim of abuse in any way, shape, or form. part of it was done by the Catholic Church to children. Let me tell you, the Catholic Church was very, very open and vulnerable to people who applied to be members of it, just like the Scout system, just like the people who worked in children's homes. All those places were vulnerable to people who applied to join them. So it wasn't the system that was corrupt, it was the vulnerability that was taken advantage of and manipulated by people who had access or saw access to vulnerability.
I hear you. I hear you, Una. I hear you. You there?
Yeah. I've just got off my high horse. Sorry.
No, get back on it. Get back on your high horse. We'll phone the Moonlight Bunny. Yes, everybody keeps shouting for option 6. Option 6.
What is? Please, Tommy, be honest with me. What is option 6? Because I see that some nights. I don't know.
You don't know?
And I thought it was the other night you had this wee machine and you could crackle it, because every time you were talking to your woman and they said, oh no, I have to go off air, you crackled it. I thought, oh right, that must be option 6. He's got this wee crackling machine that makes
No, that's the line.
Because I'm waiting for it.
That's the line deteriorating, right? So what I'll do, right, we'll add it to the call. Hold on, right, and you'll hear it. See if you can hear it now, right?
That's what I mean, your wee crackling machine.
It's no more crackling machine. Stay there.
Hello, this is Madam. Thank you for calling. This is Nikki Breeze. You want to make me feel so good? Why don't you come to the Moonlight Bunny Ranch and play with me? Oh, yeah.
Oh, right, hang up. That was option 6 there. There you go. So that's the Moonlight Bunny Ranch. That was when the mad crackpots last week, right? See, just before I phoned up a guy called Mark who's running the Playboy Bunny thing, right, for Hugh Hefner. I'd asked for the number for that, and some dafty gave us this number, and this is the one which is a 24/7 every day of the year, no holidays, not even for Christmas or Hanukkah. I didn't get to find out if they shut for Ramadan or for Easter, but I take it when 24/7 365 means you don't shut at all, and it's a gas cooker then, so and they set me up for it, and then it went through, and as I was pressing it, and then it went to option 6, and then it just goes craziness. So anytime you see that option 6, Jazz, that's them asking me to put a full one of that one in, and it gets heaven, and then she's like, we take cash, Visa or cash, we take a good old fashioned cash, yeah, and it's going, yeah, it's at the end bit I end up always going, because she goes baby, I go, yeah baby, I sound like that, or was it Austin Powers, whatever it is, yeah baby, because she finishes off, oh baby. Oh my goodness! So all the perverts are out there. So they demand that once.
I was on the other night. I was listening to you when you were going on all the strip joints and that. Well, the crack that was on the chat, listening to you. And do you know what, Tommy? You're a fucking charmer. And I'll tell you something better than that. Do you know what's funny about you? You see when you can hear it when you're trying to laugh.
I know when I'm talking to somebody, I know.
Yeah.
Okay, no.
And it's really, really, really funny. And you're really cool about it, so fair play to you.
Oh, cheers.
But anyway.
What about you? Can I say that at least in Irish, right? Is that the only
No, it sounds shite, to be fair.
Oh, fuck off. You're going to get a ban again. Hey, Mary, you're
but what about you?
What about you?
What's a great... No, see, it still sounds shite.
Fuck out. I can find shite at the minute.
And do you know the worst thing is? I can't check because I've done a speaker off. I can't check to see what the chat is.
How?
What do you mean, how?
Hold on, how can you not see? Oh, because you're not on it, right? Okay, yeah.
So I don't know what's being said. I'm being an idiot.
That's it. Mickey, Tommy Buttman, can my gay ask the gal to meet me tomorrow?
Oh,
Pete Gay,
is that
do
the
you
guy who
know?
wants to meet me in Portrush?
Mick,
To be fair, tell him no, I'm busy. Sorry.
guy, I mean, guy, sorry. He's put, no, I do mean sorry. Was that the guy who was phoning in? Yeah.
I have no idea.
Who was the guy you were saying again? What's this? Oh,
I have
three-way
no idea.
call.
You're the one on the phone, not me.
Oh, hold on, who's this? Mick? Is that, what's the crack? Mag, the mad crackpot that phoned you back? He thinks he's fucking. That was the most fake. Here, hold on. So you're saying my Irish accent was fake? So that guy who wants to talk to you there, are you saying is his Irish accent fake, guy?
I don't know. Can't hear him.
The man that was on phoning in earlier, kept trying to put on the Irish accent.
Oh God, yeah. That I don't know who he was, but I did want to speak to him, to be fair, because I wouldn't want to take any crap, you know.
Well, that's the man who wants to call you. Will we let him phone in again? Hold on, see if I can phone him here. Mate.
Sorry, this one has changed. Please call.
Right, if you're mad bastard, right, phone in. Right, Una, what I'll do, right? We could do this earlier on, right? So what I can do before you get
Sorry,
live,
this number has changed. Please call 08719.
that sounded a dodgy one. Oh, Una, I think I've just hung up on you. Off. Right, here's a wee treat while we sort this out. Stay there, Una. I'll phone you back.
Hello, this is Madam Suzette. Thank you for calling.
Hi, this is Nikki Bree. Why don't you come to the Moonlight Bunny Ranch and play with me? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I feel so good. Oh, yeah. Oh, right there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, and don't forget, you take MasterCard, Discover, and good old-fashioned cash, baby. Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, baby.
Exiting the system. Goodbye.
Yeah, baby. Goodbye. Yes, we're shaking our ass, baby. We're shaking our ass. It's 4:10 here. 4:10. Moonlight Bunnies. We love you, Moonlight Bunnies. So get me a strippers. I want another strippers on the city limits of Los Angeles. We want a city stripper in San Francisco. Give me San Francisco. Strippers in San Francisco. Anyone? Okay, find one on. What about the Las Vegas strip? The strippers, find us a strippers. Come on, get a strippers on the go. Get it going down here, come on. Strippers are us, where are we? Where's the strippers happening? Have we got them going down here? We don't literally want them going down, we just want them on the phone. But if you can get them literally going down, I'm sure a few of the perverts out there will be interested. Not I. Right, here we go. What's this? And True Faith. Yeah, what about True Faith? It's good to have True Faith. I've got True Faith. And the wee lassie. See, I've called. Did anybody? What did I call myself? See, I can't remember now. Am I Tommy Gold to her, or am I Tommy Dela Cruz? Can anybody remember? I can't remember. Were we Tommy Gold or Tommy Dela Cruz to the Beverly Wilshire? I cannot fucking remember, honestly. But here Here's a wee tribute tune, Jack and Jill.
Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after.
Yes, Blue Monday. Let's be having you. Come on, Bernie Summers. It's Crackpot McDougall time here. We're just downloading a wee tune. I'm going to have to put another tune on here, hold on. Single fish time here for me. We're on a single fish time here. Off. I'll soon be touching cloths with this Tommy Tit here. Off. Right. A bit cold, put the old heaters on here. The old heaters are on. Freezing my cojones off here as I talk to you.
Yep. I said it before and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Nice be having you. Come on. Check. You're in tune to a Crackpot. Hardcore, to the floor, come on. Let's go. An hour and 109 minutes here. 109 minutes previously. We're only for a hardcore here, all the way through the night. We're capturing the Crackpot McDougall market in Melbourne, in New York, San Francisco, Los Angeles. The Poso Fleeto, we're stealing the sannies off your feeto, and we don't need no guns. We'll do it by Spreaker.
I said it before and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Planet Perfecto, Circa 1999. Pull it in the gun. There's a fire in my heart.
Till the end of all time, I'll be by your side.
said, check, 1 2 1 2. Shout out for all the mad crackpots across the planet tonight. We're holding down a lockdown. New order, true faith, true faith. Yes, we're knocking out the hits here tonight. Good and proper, only for a hardcore. Yes, you can't say I'm no good to you. You can't say I'm no good to you. Tune after tune, chat after chat. We're holding it down on a lockdown here. After 5 hours with only a 2-minute break. This is what you call Fenian radio here. This is what you call crackpot McDougal, hardcore. No too much swearing, a wee bit of fun. Have we played any Rebels tonight? Have we played any proper Irish tunes tonight? Did we get any? So it's all been band pop music, isn't it? We've not had a decent tune. So we've not had a decent tune all night. maybe the last couple there. The last couple have been top notch, don't you think? If you're into your techno. They're not even techno, they were just classic synthetic pop. That's not even pop into it, it was just... Hold on, we're downloading another tune, so that may be taking a while. Why is that one? No, that's mine, hold on. See what we're going to do, that one's playing in the background, so that's going to be taking a lot of bandwidth. We need to close that down, so we need to copy, that's what that's why this will be taking a while. Back, take it out of there, that's it. Right, here we go. So we're just uploading that one, right, hurry up, you do your stuff there, my man. You do your stuff, so we've got that one. Let's see. So we copy, paste this tune. That tune is a belter. Absolutely love it. Come on. Yes, that's an old school one. You'll love that one. From a certain bygone era, if you remember the old Arches with Slam. That's a belter, that tune. Right. So I better get in here. I'm just going to do one last. I've opened up the library. So we're going to finish the show soon. I'll get shed loads to do. So it's 4:30. So we finish at 4:15. So really, when I said 4:15, I really meant 1:45. Half an hour extra. Right. So thank you very much. Right. To see what's it going down as. 2 seconds. There we go. There's Crackpot with Doodle Time. That one's not moving, is it? No, that's stopped. You've stopped there. Right, what's going out on the Twitter? You got Gas Panic about Oasis. Pistol Pete, are you back? Far in your fart. Please unblock me, please. I want to talk. Tell Tan to tell Tan, please, anyone. Mick, you're punished. What part don't you understand? This is a punishment. You're not allowed it back on. You have been banned. I'll tell you what, right? I'll play this next tune, and this will take me back to the day, right? And I look up to the sky now, as the sky looks to get a little bit light in it, right? I remember in a wee place in West Sussex, the rave was called the Chicken Ranch. The Chicken Ranch. I kid you not, it's called the fucking Chicken Ranch. The Chicken Ranch rave in West Sussex. But I went to the second Chicken Ranch one. The first one, it was a legal rave. I can remember, I was going to say something, I'm not going to. I'll keep that to myself. But it was the second age of love, as they called it. When popping ecstasy and dancing all night, and then making sure you had a pair of sunglasses to hand as the breaking of dawn with the lovely little creatures. The birds out. The birdies out. Get the window down for the birdies. You hear it? Yes, indeed. And so, going out, shout to... Okay, I might change my mind here when I play this tune. Second Age of Love When are we going to have the third age? It's been 25 years. When's the third age of love going to start? Come on, dance with me, move your body. Come on, dance with me, move your body, dance with me. Come on, move your body, dance with me. Let's be fucking having you. Come on, age of love. Play this for the lovely Jill in the Beverly Wiltshire. My pretty woman Jill.
Come on. 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 Come on, dance with me, move your body, 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 your legs a bit.
Oh yes. Come on. Tommy Gold in the area. We're knocking about now tonight. Hands in the air. We're flying, we're floating, we're giving it Aldi. Come on. Come on, chill with me, chill your body and chill with me. Chill, chillax, take it easy. And I think we should just, maybe change the pace a wee bit for a second. Because we're in an age of love. So from one age of love to maybe some California love. California loving, Cali, Cali, Cali.
The track hits your eardrum like a slug to your chest. Like a vest for your Jimmy in the city of sex. We in that sunshine state where the bomb ass him be. The state where you never find a dance floor empty and pimp speed. On a mission for them greens. Lean, mean, money making machines serving fiends. I've been in the game for 10 years making rap tunes. Ever since Honeys was wearing Sassoon. Now it's 95 and they clock me and watch me diamond shining. Looking like I'm Rob Liberace. It's all good from Diego to the Bay. Your city is the bomb if your city making pain. Throw up a finger if you feel the same way. Straight putting it down for California, yeah.
In the city of culture. Yes, we're in the city of culture. Glasgow. Postal Fleet, twinned with the Compton Fleet. Compton Fleet. We're holding down the Compton Fleet with the Postal Fleet. Lines are open. Lines are open. Give me a call. If you're still up, Una, give me a one ring sting. If you're still up, Crackpot Mick. With California Dreaming here.
Bumping and grinding like a slow jam. It's West Side, so you know the road
Crackpot's definitely in the house. Yes, thank you tonight for inviting in a crackpot into your house tonight. Have you been there for the whole 5 hours? If not, I want a signed Benjamin Franklin. I want you to send me a signed Benjamin Franklin. Yes, California loving it. We're loving it, California style. Who would have thought it when I spoke to my man Francisco Sandaza that my man Craigie Boy White was going to commission me to get out there for a Hugh Hefner knees up jelly and ice cream party, and I'm going to be saying, listen, for all the boys who went to the Arches in the 90s, give us a bit of Ramirez, get the party going, so when you hear this pumping out at the speakers at the Hefner Ranch, you know the Tommy goes in the house and we're rocking it and we're scraping crackpots off the roof when the bass kicks in. Come on, yes, let's fucking go, come on. Hold on, cut. We need to stop. This is just a classic. Saving the best to last. We're going to go on the phone lines here. For nobody to talk, we're phoning California. Right, but we need to take this right for the top. This tune is called Hablando Ramirez, and we're holding it down in a lockdown for a full 6 minutes here. I'm away to dance round the maypole because this is a tune. Ramirez with Hablando. Ooft, and thrice ooft, says I. Let's go, come on. We're dancing on the ceiling. Call the cops. Get me off the roof. Come on. See when this accordion kicks in. Oh, come on. Arches, Slam, Stuart and Old Miko. Fucking loving it. Loving it. We're loving it large here on my veranda in Compton.
Quiero que tú me saques a mí allí para... Chacho, ese tipo, mírate, ese tipo se suelta ahí con esa música.
Chacho.
Siéntelo. Siente el placer. Pa' que te muera en el éxtasis de emoción. Una cosa bien bonita, la cosa más bonita del mundo.
Mira cómo te lo arrecuesto. Machucadito, te machuco. Cae con cuidado que te machuco. Porque yo soy Ramírez.
Let's go, Ramirez! It's my eyes are shut here. I'm bouncing about like a loony. I'm a 21-year-old. I've just went back 20 years. They're on a time trip here. Time travelling all the way back to the 90s.
Que voy a hacer una cosa bien bonita cuando uno se besaba, se acariciaba, amándose, amor, amándose, amor.
Ahí, pa' que te lo goces conmigo, bailándolo en el rincón. Suavecito, mira, mira cómo te lo arrecuesto.
Mira.
Machucadito, te machuco.
Amándose.
Cae con cuidado que te machuco. Porque yo soy Ramírez.
La cosa más bonita del mundo.
Somebody better stop me. I'm just putting in tune after tune here. I need to go up the road here. What is going down? Oh. This is, I'm telling you, no more double espresso for me. No more double espresso. I'm just going for a half and double espresso. What does a half, I've never been good at maths. What does a half a double espresso get me? Well, that'll be half the price of the double. So that'll be a single. How is it you pay $1.90 for a double and $1.50 for a single? Surely it should be $95 for a single and $1.90 for a double. Surely, I mean, call me dafty or what, but surely they're having a giraffe there, aren't they? I want a steward's inquiry or a Stewart's inquiry. Any kind of inquiry we do, as long as it's not one by a British government or a British judge or anybody with a British butcher's flag on them. Right, what is going down here? I'm trying to copy and paste and it's not happening. Right, now I'm starting here. Listen, I can feel the after effects wearing off. I'm starting to fall asleep here. Oh, come on, right, this is not working now. We're stuck in a time warp, yes. We're playing all the 90s tunes. 90s tunes, how's that not gone? Gone, see this man, doesn't he? Hurry up. That's it there. Right, copy, and then stop it. Right, we're out it, right, that's it. Right, so I'm just going to copy this. What a tune that was Hablando Ramirez. And big shout out to anybody who danced their threepenny bits off in the arches. And to Stuart and Ord and the Slam crew when it was given at the old 90s. I used to go to the old arches. Anybody out there bouncing about in the arches 90s? Oof. Get your tune requests in now. Get them in now. And you got to love this one. For Chuckles Green.
And
We love you, Chuckles.
the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I traveled each and every highway and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do, saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall, and did it my way. I've loved, I've laughed and cried, I've had my fill, my share of losing, and now, as tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think I did all that, and may I say, not in a shy way. Oh no, not me. I did it my way. For what is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he has not to say the things he truly feels, and not the words of one who kneels. The record shows I took the blows and did it my way.
Yes, there you go, Frankie boy. Well, there's one thing you can say, Chuckles never took any blows at all. The minute he got one blow from the ITV, as if it was all a set-up, he waited till it was time to bolt. And then he does a dodgy interview, his first dodgy interview, and then he's off. One bad interview. The whole thing was a set-up. A whole set-up. And now we're back flying through the airwaves there. Flying through the airwaves. For anybody daft enough to be listening to a dirty big great big Fangita like me holding down a lockdown for almost 6 hours. We're hardcore. Hardcore through the floor. This is hardcore up raw. Together. Together now, we are hardcore. Let's go.
This is the sound of hardcore. More powerful than you can possibly imagine.
Baby, please do it this time.